Together for Eli Olsberg. Keep it going for a sec, and everyone you've seen. Great show. I am very happy to be here. I just got my car back after not having it for 2 weeks and having to take Ubers a lot. When did the word entrepreneur become okay to just casually toss around? I don't know if you've been in an Uber recently, but that's a real hot word. Whether you're in a pool or just by yourself. Also on Tinder, I don't know, they're not correlated, but my Uber driver turned to me and he was like, "Oh, I don't do this full time." And I was like, "Oh, I didn't ask." But since you're dying to tell me, what do you do full time? And he goes, "Oh, I'm a student and an entrepreneur." Legally, you can't say those words back to back. It doesn't make any sense whatsoever. If you were a student, you would know what an entrepreneur is. They just don't add up. You know what I mean? What do you do for a living? I'm a billionaire and an intern. I also, to be fair, I understand why he said that. We live in Los Angeles. It's a town where you really want to show off that, Uber's just your side hustle, as Uber calls it. But it's bleeding into other jobs that people get paid for, like on an hourly basis. Like I was at Chase, the bank, and the teller goes, "Oh, so what are your plans for the evening?" It's like, "Excuse me?" Like I grabbed my chest, took full 2 steps back, and followed it up with, "How dare you?" Like, you're taking my money, you want my plans too? What else can I give you? You know what I mean? P.S. I came here to clear a negative balance. You know I can't do anything tonight. The answer was in front of you the whole time. And her defense was, she goes, "Well, no, this is our new approach here at Chase. I want to be, we want to be like friends with you." And I was like, "Okay, so I'll just put a restraining order on this branch." Because you're way north of my boundaries, as far as I'm concerned. And then it happened at Chipotle, which was the most insane one. I was on the assembly line of food, and I got to the sour cream part of the assembly line, and I said, "Yes, I would like some." And the employee heard all, I guess, because he just picked it up and dumped the rest of it on there. It didn't even look like a bowl anymore. It did look like a bowl. I'm sorry, it didn't look like a bowl of food. It looked like a bowl of cereal, where the milk was sour cream. And I said, "Oh, that's too much." And thinking, this is a person who doesn't get paid too much. They shouldn't care it's a corporation. They have a lot of money. I thought they were going to throw it out. They took like a ramekin, a little to-go thing, and they just started scooping out sour cream, which is the glitter of food. It's not going anywhere. And I was like, "What are you, a shareholder? Throw it out and make a new one. You don't have stock in this company." And the person in front of me had the nerve to turn around and look at me and go, "That's wasteful." And I said, "To who?" And they're like, "Well, there are people starving out there." And I said, "Yeah, I agree. I think Chipotle should give that to someone else. Why am I the asshole in this conversation?" Also, I'm going to look like a lunatic sitting there eating a bowl of sour cream, like soup, just like I'm in a weird orphanage that's like, this is what you're going to have to do. Like, what could I say to somebody if they come up and they're like, "Why are you doing that?" What answer could I give? Perspective? Like, there's nothing that I could get with that. I understand. Look, I get it. It's a very, specifically right now, the way the economy is, it's very hard. You want to keep your job. You want to obviously please everybody. But I feel like minimum wage jobs specifically, rather than have a name tag, it should say minimum wage, so people don't have to expect great customer service from you. Right? Like, it is so insane. Think about walking into a McDonald's and watching someone be like, "Hi, how can I help you?" Just like at an 11. Like, they should be allowed to just be like, "What?" I'm exhausted. What could you want at 11 o'clock at night? That is not normal. You should have dinner at 7. You should be allowed to say those things and not get in trouble. And to be clear, it's not just the greeting. It should be in any interaction. Like when people come up and they're like, "You got my order wrong." They're like fully red-faced, that thing from Inside Out. They're like, "Oh, you got my order wrong." And I'm watching people be like, "I am so sorry." And I'm like, they shouldn't have to apologize. They should be allowed to just be like, "Yeah, I wasn't paying attention." what did you think? You saw me texting while I took the order. Right? This is as good as it gets. I'm gonna steal one of your fries. I mean, obviously no one ever wants to get fired, but what's really insane about jobs like that is people, these places have corporate complaint lines. So there's like a 1-800 number you can call to complain about the customer service. Whatever went wrong, someone will apologize, again, over the phone, and then be like, we're gonna send you a gift card. That's insane. Why is there even a human being on the other? This is where automated things should happen. McDonald's should have an automated system that just answers and goes, McDonald's, what did you think was going to happen? And then it just hangs up. It's way easier. I will admit, I called a corporate complaint line once. It was to Yogurtland. Allow me to explain. I'm white. No, and I'm Jewish. Hide your money. Just kidding. So I told that joke once in Cheyenne, Wyoming, 2 minutes into my set, and boy, were the next 43 very hard. They were like, "Oh, a Jew? They do exist outside of movies." And then I said, "Hide your money," and they're like, "Oh, I guess I should." It was very scary. And so anyway, I called you over. Here's why. I just got out of a relationship. I was doing the same thing we all do whenever we get out of a relationship. I was putting ranch dressing on literally everything. You know, when it like falls on your shirt, you're like, come to Papa. And so, I love how relatable that is. Truly. And so I had, after like a week of staying home and doing Netflix and ranch, I went to Yogurtland and I discovered birthday cake frozen yogurt. Oh, yeah. If you didn't hear, for those of you who missed, this is a small room, but someone just came. I just sexted someone. And it was like birthday cake frozen early. That was incredible. Here's the thing, you're not wrong. That's exactly why I was there. I like discovered birthday cake frozen yogurt, and it's like God's cum churned in a cup. And if you think that's disgusting or like I'm going too far, it's because you haven't had it before. I give you Exhibit A. You get like, oh yeah, the Lord jerketh off right into this cup, and mixed it with cookie dough. So when I was there, I went like 5 days in a row because it was just so good, and I was like, yes, more. And I'm 34 now, and so my metabolism it clocked out a few years ago, so now I'm like working my way into an ET body. So thankfully on the 5th day, they were out. Maybe I finished the batch, I don't know. Or they cut me off, they're like, this is fucking pathetic. This guy. But when I got in there, I was furious. I was like, what, where, why? Would you do that? And they're like, what? And I was like, where's, what? Because there's like a thing of self-serve on the wall. And I was like, what's this? And they're like, yeah, it's blueberry. I'm like, no, I know what blueberry is, but what? What? Where's birthday cake? When's it coming back? And this poor employee was like, I don't know, a couple days, a couple weeks, a couple months. I'm like, okay, that's 3 wrong answers. And I guess because it's the name of the flavor, he goes, sir, I'm so sorry. Is it your birthday today? And I said, no, could you imagine if it was? This is best case scenario right now. Oh, it would be a big problem. And so he's like, I don't know what else. He writes down a number because this is our corporate complaint line. And I'm like, oh, I'm going to call. There's ever a reason to call. It's because you were out of a frozen yogurt version of a thing I can get at Ralph's anytime. So that's what's so crazy about this. It's just a flavor. Like I can literally just go get a birthday cake. I'm an adult. I can do it anytime. But I'm like, no, I wanted this frozen yogurt next to my bowl of sour cream. So I get home, and I was like, I wasn't gonna call, but then I was like, wait, I need to know who works at Yogurtland Corporate, because this is like morbid curiosity at this point. That must reroute to a retirement home. There's no way a regular person could answer that. And it's not like calling, I wasn't too far off, by the way. It's not like calling AT&T or Time Warner. Like, you don't have to yell, does Time Warner even exist? Who cares? So, it's now Spectrum. Sign up. So what if this was just a hacker for that this whole time? So I call Yogerly in corporate, and it's not like calling Spectrum or whoever. You don't have to yell at 8 people to get a supervisor. I got the vice president on the first ring. He was like, Yogerly and vice president. I'm like, get me the president. This is huge. And then one adult to another, I said, you guys were out of birthday cake. And I am not making this up. This is what he said verbatim. He goes, oh my God, sir, I'm so sorry. Was it your birthday that day? And I said, no. Could you imagine if it was? All right, you guys have been a lot of fun. This was so great. Thank you so much. Have a great night. Eli Olsberg, thank you.